AFTV, we've got Flicks here from United View, big Manchester United channel. First of all, happy belated birthday. I know it was your birthday on Monday.
I made sure that I collected the 3 points before I came here because I know what happens here. I told you I just don't like coming here, so I had to get my pre-3 points in before we hit the Emirates for the annual L.
Yeah, listen, 2-0 to the Arsenal. I think deserved by us. But first off, you came out and you looked pretty solid in the first half.
Mate, it was Bet 365 Stadium, mate. It was this Stoke thing. I'm looking for a Tony Pulis, mate. 0-6 Stoke, the set pieces, man. You know what I mean?
What, you lot were 0-6 Stoke in the first half?
Heck,
the whole game?
Honestly, I was shocked at our lineup. Amorim.
You said it before the game.
I said it before the game. Like, I couldn't believe Ahmad didn't start. I couldn't believe there was no Rashford.
Why do you think he did that?
For a mixture of reasons. Like, I feel like he's trying to find what his best team is. There's players that are coming back from long-term injuries that need time, and he has a plan for certain games as well. So all these three things mixed into, it's only his fourth game. We have to understand that he's trying to do that.
Yeah.
I thought you don't want a league or something. What's going on here? We have to understand that, you know what I mean, that he's trying to implement his style. I like that he has implemented his style. We can see what we want to be. But I feel like we lacked that attacking emphasis, like to commit to attacking. It was more like, let's not make a mistake, let's stay in this game. And I was really surprised at Arsenal in the first half because I felt like you let us have the ball. I was like, I didn't expect this from Arsenal. I thought Saka would have a field day against Malacia. He's been out for nearly 2 years with a double knee up, and he got cooked on against Bodo Glimt in the Europa League. So I thought that's going to be a long evening for him, but it wasn't quite. He did all right. I thought we did a really good job for most of the game, actually, in open play, keeping your main players fairly quiet. Saka, Odegaard, didn't see anything from Havertz. And listen, you deserve to win the game, of course, but I thought it'd be onslaught. I thought it'd be wave after wave, and it wasn't. And you found a different way to win this game, which I do respect. The Arsenal corners, man, fuck, I don't even want to swear on it. It pisses me off, man. Like, and you know what? I have to respect it because Gabriel weren't even there today.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, boy, there might be a little. But what it proved is that the system's foolproof. The way that your mechanisms of your free kicks and your corners don't rely on the individual. They rely on the system of how it works. Yeah. So Timber stepped up. I'm not going to say Saliba stepped up because he didn't even know he scored. You know what I mean? He didn't even know he scored. But you always, every time you get one, I'm thinking, and that's why I was annoyed because the way we conceded the corners, I think Garnacho fell over. And then Rashford tried some kick-ups.
Little trick kick-ups.
He should have just put it out for a throw because these man, you lot are like Ward-Prowse with a free kick. It's basically a penalty. Yeah. When you lot get a corner, it's basically like a goal.
You know what it's like? Remember back in you said Stoke. Remember back in the day, the lap.
Yeah.
When it used to be like, people used to like kick it out for a corner rather than a throw-in.
Exactly.
It's a bit like that,
isn't it? It's like that. You can't be conceding corner. And you know what? In the first half, Onana caught one, so I thought, you know what, we might have a little something.
Partey missed a sitter.
Partey, you missed a sitter. Yeah. But you know what, I'm actually pleased with us because open play, I thought Arsenal would have been a lot better, and that was testament to our setup and our organisation. And then we forced Raya into a massive save that would have been 1-1 from De Ligt. Dalot has a shot that goes just past the post, so there's fine little margins of moments. But our manager called it. I think he spoke really well leading up to this. He said, we're going to get found out at some point. The storm's going to come. It was like he was lining it up because he knows that this is probably a little step too soon for us. But I thought it would have been worse. But at the end of the day, you found a way to win the game and Liverpool dropped points, so you're happy.
You think that system's going to work in the Premier League? You know what I mean? The three at the back.
I do.
You know what I mean?
I do. I think it needs refining. You can clearly see there's players in there that were the wrong place, wrong time. He hasn't had his transfer window yet. That system can work. I think there was a thing, you guys went out to Portugal and faced them without him and mashed them up. You know what I mean? That didn't happen today. Do you know what I mean? That didn't happen today. I do think we just need we need some transfer windows. We need some patience, and you can see what he wants to do. But if Ahmad would have started, look, he cooked up Zinchenko straight away, yellow card, he had to come off. I think if Ahmad would have started and we would have believed in ourselves a little bit more, but I understand the caution. Coming here is not easy. You don't lose many games here. We ain't won here since Millie Rock time and Moonwalk. You know, we ain't won here. And it's been L after L after L, and essentially it's another L. But I understand the caution that we showed. But yeah, it was disappointing the fact that it was set pieces, but it is.
What do you think the aim for United is this season? because you also got us in the FA Cup as well.
Yeah,
so
we'll come
which
back in
is a bit of
January,
a nightmare.
man, long.
But what do you think his aim's going to be, or what the target for the fans? What do you think it is for them this season?
Well, the target is
top four
to
still a possibility.
I think top four is a stretch because you look at what Chelsea are doing. Man City will get it together-ish. Maybe not to win the league, but they're not going to drop out the top four. And you and Liverpool are you and Liverpool. So I think that's unrealistic for us. If we can get in the top six, then great. If we could win the Europa League, then great. But for me, honestly, this trophies thing, like I know we have a banter and stuff. You say, Arteta's got to win this, and we say, Eric Ten Hag, he won too. Listen, it's all right winning trophies, which is fine, but at the sacrifice of what? Like, your bread and butter is in the league over 38 games, and we've been a really, really poor side over a long period of time. So for me, it's about developing the style. I want to see the identity. I want to see the repetitions. I want to see the routines, and then we will become a better team. You know what I mean? So top six, but the identity, I need to see that week in, week out. But this manager, I think, he will make us play the same way. You can already tell in the 4 games I've had as a United fan, I can see similarities in all of the performances, and that's not by accident. But I can also see the shortcomings, you know what I mean? Because Bruno deep today didn't work, gave the ball away quite a lot. Rashford impact off the bench, non-existent. Højlund had to wrestle against Saliba. He was always going to lose that. Ahmad wasn't starting. Malasia's been out for ages. So I knew, but I was happy with De Ligt. I thought he was good. I was happy with Maguire, because Maguire actually in a back three when he's got protection either side of him, he's fine. He was good. Yoro got some minutes and he got injured against you in America, so he came on, made some nice blocks and looked all right. So we got positives, but I'm not deluded as to where we are and where we need to be. So I need you lot to win this league, though, man. There you go. You got that league, that gap down to 7 points now, innit?
Yeah.
I need it. I can't have Liverpool winning 20 titles, so you lot better do something.